Saltney Youth Club are relaxing today following a great concert given to them by the Siren Sisters at the community centre in Saltney. You might wonder why teenagers might be drawn to such a nostalgic event. It was part of an Arts Council for Wales funded activity, which puts young people in charge of arranging professional concerts in their community. The youth club, Flintshire's young promoters, decided to entertain older people, following on from a previous successful venture. Radio D-Side was invited to share the excitement on the night, and we arrived in good time to speak to some of the youth club members, organisers from the Arts Council for Wales, the Siren Sisters themselves, and to the community centre manager, Julie Thomas. In a moment, she'll explain the event to us.
There were three little sisters, and each one only in her teens. One loved a soldier, one loved a sailor, and one loved a lad from the Marines.
First of all, Julie, tell us about this particular event tonight. What does it mean to the youth centre?
What it means to the youth centre is it's an opportunity for the young people to put something back into the community. We have a very active youth council here, Saltney Youth Council, and they volunteer on a lot of community projects. They've had an Easter tea for the OAPs. They volunteer on an annual summer play scheme. They've been to the Welsh Assembly and Parliament to talk to MPs about issues that concern young people, and they wanted to do another community project to follow on from the successful Easter tea for residents in the community. So they've taken part in a project called the Young Promoters Project, which is run by the Arts Council of Wales. And what they've done is they've learned how to promote and market a show for the community. So they've done everything from booking the act, designing posters, designing tickets, applying for an entertainment licence, and also just everything to do with promoting a show. And as we all know, the unemployment in the area is quite high. Young people are finding it very difficult to find work, and these are excellent skills that they can put on the CVs. So it's been absolutely brilliant for the young people.
And a lot of excitement as well, I noticed.
A lot of excitement. I mean, this particular show, the Siren Sisters, has been really brilliant for us because we're celebrating, obviously, the Queen's Jubilee this year. So this is really topical, and the young people, it's a chance for the young people to celebrate the Queen's Jubilee as well.
It's too early to say what's next.
What's next is the annual summer play scheme. It runs for 3 weeks, the first 3 weeks of August, and we have about 30 young people from the area who volunteer on the play scheme to run activities for children aged 5 to 11. And after that, who knows, it would be very nice to do a youth exchange abroad. That's something that's very much in the early planning stages. What we'd like to do is take the young people abroad to do some volunteering, but we'll have to wait and see.
Well, let's see who we've got first of all. Who are you?
Marcus.
Marcus.
Dan Brunning.
Tom Ashton.
And you are the young promoters.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about bringing this together, because you're working with professional artists for a start, aren't you, with the Siren Sisters and stuff. Ever done anything like this before?
We've done events and stuff like that, but we've never done something quite like this. Yeah. It's extraordinary and great thing to do.
Yeah.
Getting involved with the community and raising our profile around the community.
What sort of things have you had to do?
We were setting up the show, and we had to do the marketing aspect of it and ticket sales and actually setting up the show. So basically most of...
Has it been easy?
No, not really, because we've been the one promoting it. They're just ones acting, and we've got giving out all the tickets and stuff like that.
Yeah, a lot of administration involved and talking to people at high levels, I would imagine.
Yeah, I've spoken to the members of the Saltney Town Council, and we've got them involved. We've got the elder generation of Saltney coming because we've got a good relationship with them with a previous event that we've held, and it's been good, very good.
I'm only talking to 3 of you at the moment, but how many of you were involved, roughly?
Oh, we've got 8 or 9 of us, isn't there? Yeah.
Anything memorable along the way that you've enjoyed doing?
just advertising and making people aware of what we're going to do and promoting it.
So what new skills have you learned from all of this, do you think?
It's like seeing the other side to the shows, like behind like what goes into making the shows happen, like posters and who you have to speak to get them to come along. It's a different experience not everyone gets to have.
Ever done anything like this before?
No, I haven't been on Youth Council so long, and I don't think they've done anything like presenting the shows. I think they've just done like small events, and this is a big event that's happened.
How many are you expecting?
Quite a big audience for a show like this, about I think between 35 and 40, possibly more, but it should be a good turnout.
Yeah. Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
All the best to you.
Right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, we're getting ready for the start of the event now. Rehearsals going on in the stage, and I'm joined by Sophie and Pete from the Arts Council for Wales, who are with us, responsible for bringing this event about. Can you tell us a little bit more about how this came about and what it's all involved with?
Well, I can tell you from my end. Pete might be able to fill you in a little bit more, but basically, I am employed by the Arts Council to facilitate a series of workshops with the Youth Council, and the idea is that over the course of 7 or 8 workshops they've learned all the different aspects of how to put on an event. So we've looked at how to market it, we've looked at press releases, poster design, booking the artists, the whole process, if you like, and that's culminated in this event tonight. The idea being that they're learning these skills, and they're community-based skills, so that then this youth council will then be able to put on their own events. So that it's skills that they can take forward then and use, and hopefully continue to put on fantastic events in their community.
It sounds absolutely superb. Well, there's a lot of excitement amongst the youngsters there about tonight. Peter, how is it funded? How does the Arts Council for Wales become involved in this?
Well, the Night Out scheme is a scheme that works right across Wales with all sorts of hundreds of different communities helping them put on shows. And we run a special project called Young Promoters, where instead of the Village Hall Committee, it's the young people in the community who put that on. The Arts Council and the Millennium Stadium Trust have put some money for us to then get people like Sophie in, and we've had projects all across Wales to organise these events with really great acts in their community. So it's
Initially, this was a success in South Wales, but is this the first time it's come over to North Wales?
No, we've done one in we've done 2 in Gwynedd, and now we're doing one in Saltney, and then we've got another one in Conway in early August, and then we hope to continue it and be able to sort of keep delivering them right across Wales.
What's the significance of the event, do you think?
I think it's kind of twofold. I mean, one side is it's about making sure that wherever you live, you've got access to really good quality shows and art, but also it's about communities, and it's about young people putting things on for their communities, so it's not necessarily just always getting a reputation for causing trouble, but it's actually about saying, well, we can do good things for the whole community and bringing the community together to sort of under the auspices of a great event.
How has it been received across Wales?
Really well. We've had some really exciting projects. We've had circus shows, puppet shows, theatre. We had an African company, dance company touring as well. So great shows, and really good responses from the audiences and also from the young people who've been arranging it and doing it.
And Sue, the Siren Sisters, was that the choice of the young people, or how did that come about?
Yes, the idea was that they were able to choose the show that they wanted. And it was fantastic because what the Youth Council decided was they wanted to put something on for the older generations locally. So it was fantastic that it creates that level of engagement, because sometimes you can have that alienation really between older generations and people who are in their teens, that they can be seen as troublemakers. So I think it's fantastic that they chose off their own back to put on something that was for the older generations. I think it's fantastic PR for them, and it just shows what a lovely group of people they are actually, that they could have picked anything, and that's what they decided to do. So
Great. Well, I wish you both success with this venture and any others that you put on in the future. Thank you for talking to us, Peter.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much indeed to you too.
thank you very much. Cheers.
Sarah, first of all, tell us a little bit about how you formed and how you came to be in existence.
I set up the group about 3 years ago. I was in drama school in London and decided to come back to Wales. I missed it so much. And when I got back here, Jo is my real sister. And so we decided to do this, and then we auditioned for a third member.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
And you've got Anya here as well, and
Max.
Hello.
Max. Hello, Max. Welcome to Saltney. What is it about the music that you particularly like? I mean, you each have your own particular reasons for liking the 30s to the 60s. What is it exactly?
I think mainly it's the three-part harmony and the fact we can all merge together and just, you know, the vintage sound.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's so nostalgic as well for a lot of people. It brings back so many memories.
Yeah.
I mean, we've all got our own memories and our own links to the music itself anyway. But there's, I mean, a lot of the audience have got such personal links and personal memories to some of the songs that we can't even comprehend. You know, they were around when the songs first came out, and that's something quite special, I think.
Presumably when you started this, you really had no idea how popular it would be, did you at all?
No, I mean, Jo and I had done a show when we were younger, and there was a 1940s section in it, and there's about 20 girls all in uniform. And so we could tell from the audience reaction to that it was something that the older generation really loved, you know, the nostalgia of it. And then when I set it up, I was expecting the older audiences to enjoy it, but also we've kind of got quite a young following as well, because it's quite in fashion at the moment, you know, all the 40s and 50s stuff. So yeah, we do quite a few of the, you know, nightclubs and things in Cardiff too.
And bigger venues as well, I understand.
Yeah, we did Birmingham NEC up this neck. Well, we passed there on our way here. That's the massive traffic jam we were stuck in. Yeah, and we've been to music festivals in Dorset and the Isle of Wight. And
it's great that you can adapt to the act to the size of the premises, because Saltney Youth Club's not the biggest place.
No.
But still.
Yeah, we did the Gwyn Hall in Neath. It's a brand new venue, and that was huge. And then the next venue we did was a night out venue, and it was tiny. But it's just
really beautiful.
Yeah, but you just adapt to it, you know. You deal with what you're presented with on the day, and
it's the songs that are mainly, isn't it? And everything else is an extra.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the night out venues, is that they're also individual and, you know, led by the community. So we just kind of see what happens when we get there.
It's extremely authentic with the costume and everything else,
thanks.
isn't it? It's fantastic.
Hopefully a good show.
Yeah, hopefully a great show with great songs, performed, you know, passionately because we were passionate about the songs, and yeah, an entertaining show from start to finish, which should get them feeling quite emotional, very happy at times, and
A roller coaster ride to the
Yeah.
40s.
and tapping their feet.
We
So.
start at the home front and then we work our way through and it gets a bit more glamorous, and then at the end we do a bit of a Hollywood section, so
Right.
a bit of everything.
And Max, you're when I'm cleaning windows and George Formby stuff as well.
Yeah, I'll be whipping the banjolele out and giving it a bit of George Formby. So.
What's next? I hear you're doing the Armed Forces Support Day.
Yeah, on Saturday. Is that this Saturday? Yeah. It's Saturday in Cardiff, Armed Forces Day, and we've got a few other things. We've got 3 things this week, haven't we?
Coming up.
National Eisteddfod of Wales.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
that'd be really
we're
good.
learning Welsh songs for that.
Right. Can I wish you all the best for tonight?
Thank you
I hope
very
it's
much.
a good gig, and we look forward to listening back to this on the internet as well.
Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you very much.
I loved a soldier, I loved a sailor boy, I loved the men from the Marines. For my 2 little sisters, they were the first of all, from Iceland right to the Philippines. So said the soldier, so said the sailor boy, so said the guy from the Marines. And when the boys marched away, the girls said they'd be true until the boys